Hello, welcome back to Panther Network. My name is Tristan Cruz, and I'm here with.
Addison Moore.
And today we're going to be talking about the play. Now, what is the play actually gonna be about? Because with a title like An Evening with Edgar Allan Poe, it raises some questions on what's actually the content's actually going to be.
Yeah, we don't have a weird Edgar Allan Poe lookalike or something. It's about the stories he wrote. We took them and a bunch of students wrote them into little short stories that we could perform.
Okay, so you're telling me the man himself is not actually going to be
No.
making an appearance?
Sadly not.
Disappointing. Now, what has your favorite scene been from the play, actually?
My favorite scene is either Mask of the Red Death or Fall of the House of Usher, because Mask of the Red Death is just a really fun scene to act with, because it takes this party atmosphere and it's supposed to be dark because it's surrounded by death, but the people we have on it have made it really fun and honestly quite funny. And Fall of the House of Usher just has this perfect dynamic in it because the actors in it have known each other for so long that it just works really well together.
Okay, well, and which scene are you in?
I'm in Mask of the Red Death.
All right. And now, how is working on this production differed from the others that you've worked on?
Well, this is the only time that I've had only one show a year, because normally the theater department gets two a year, but we were kicked out of the auditorium for maintenance.
Yeah, I mean, not much you could really do about that, because the whole lighting system and stuff was getting redone. It was just kind of all right. Now, how, was the idea of this play kind of cooked up,
I don't really know. I think Doubleday is just oh, I think this is a good idea. And most of the time when she thinks things are good ideas, they are. Because this isn't the first time we've done a student-written show, and last time it went pretty well. So I think she just wanted to try and replicate it.
Now, student-written, can we kind of narrow in on that? What exactly did you guys have to, do for that?
Well, for the first one, it was just entirely student-written.
Yeah.
And this one, we, took source material from some of the original stories, and we wrote it to where there was dialogue between characters and, developed the characters more than the actual stories do, so they could be performed and, noticeably characterized on stage.
Yeah, it makes sense. Now, what type of key takeaways would you like the audience to kind of get from this play?
I don't really know. I feel like some of them don't really have any messages behind them. I feel like Cask of Amontillado doesn't really have a message behind it.
I would agree. Yeah.
You're in Cask of Amontillado, it's kind of just fighting.
It is. It's kind of just burying someone. Yeah.
Telltale Heart doesn't really have one either. I'd say if anything from that, don't murder people.
I feel like that's a pretty good message, though. Kind of needed.
And Mask of the Red Death is, I remember when we were writing this, Doubleday specifically said that it was just because you're rich doesn't mean you're completely completely powerful. Because we had to write it to where one of the characters, the main rich guy throwing the party, was super stuck up, super unaware, and a bunch of the people at the party thought they were immune to the Red Death and dying because of their social status. And I don't know what Fall of the House of Usher's message is either.
Don't have a curse on your family.
I guess so.
Now, when you're actually working on the production, what headspace is important to keep while you're doing it to kind of stay motivated?
You definitely have to keep a different headspace on stage than you do off stage. If you're on stage, you can't take any of the drama you have with people off stage on there, or else it wrecks things. So you just have to ignore most of what's happening outside of the show when you're on stage and just focus on the show, getting it done, making it go smoothly.
Of course. All right, now before I let you go, we do actually have a mailbag question from the desk back there.
Oh.
If you were able to pick any play to do next, which one would you pick?
If I could pick any play to do next, I would pick The Play That Goes Wrong or Redoing Clue.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. Play That Goes Wrong, that's a very intricate play, though, because sets fall and all that.
Very expensive for the rights and the set.
Yeah. All right, well, that's going to be it for the day. Thank you so much for joining us, and make sure you join us next time for more interviews on Panther Network.